Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and today we're doing another pick a card. Before I get into the pick a card, guys, I don't know whether you have seen my post, but I'm going to be taking a week away from all technology just to realign. I usually do this every couple of months just to kind of like recenter, and Spirit's been really calling me to do that because I've just been going non-stop. So this is the only video I'm going to be putting up this week, and I'm going to be like out of the business for a week, so I will not be posting a video on my YouTube again until next Monday. But the reason that I mention it as well is when I do take a week off, I take a week off, so I actually don't go on my phone. I turn my phone off, I turn all electronics off, and I don't look. So if you guys do DM me or comment on my Instagram or email me at any point, I will not respond until I'm back next Monday, because I'm basically, I would say I'm going within, but Spirit's more telling me to go outside and reconnect and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing, just so I can be like on top form when I'm doing these readings for you. So I'm going to be doing a lot of like clearing my energy and stuff. So I thought I'd let you guys know. I wanted to do like a really upbeat reading to leave you on a high for the week while I'm gone. So we're really going to be looking today, guys, at what your next blessing is and what blessings are coming for you. Spirit told me to keep it to 3 piles, and the 3 crystals that Spirit chose. For pile number 1 we have the jade palm stone. For pile number 2 we have the orange calcite, and pile number 3 we have the black tourmaline. So see which crystal you were drawn to, and I'm going to see you guys at your timestamp, which will be in the description box. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at what your next blessing is that is coming for you. So if you guys chose the jade palm stone, then this is your reading. I'm going to take a look at your oracle cards first, and I'm going to be doing I'm going to start doing this in every reading. Basically the songs that come through, I'm going to write them down throughout the reading, and then underneath the timestamps for your pile, I'll write like pile 1, 2, 3, and then I'll have the list of the songs if you want to go listen to them too. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle cards first and see what came through. So the first card we have is the Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacles. We also have the Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. I'm being told, even just like when I looked at the number 8 there, like you guys have been phoenixing, like I feel like there was a lot that was going on. I feel like you went through a lot in your life. You were almost going round in like karmic cycles for a while. And I feel like you've been released in those karmic cycles. Does that make sense? Like I'm seeing somebody take a look at their life and be like, this isn't how I want it to be, and doing what's needed, necessary to do the work. I'm seeing someone rolling up their sleeves and being like, okay, what do I need to release, because I don't want, you know, situationships anymore. I want a relationship where I'm loved, or I don't want to have a lack of money and have to work really hard and get nothing back. I want to be abundant. Like I feel like you've been looking at that and really shifting it is something that's coming through. And then the next card we have is the Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. So these 3 cards have come through for you guys. I'm going to get into tarot now, but yeah, that's what I'm really being told about you guys. And I feel like even I'm being told there was like a vision that you had for your life before, but I feel like you're really phoenixing a lot, really shifting, really outgrowing who you were before. And I see you guys in this new phase of your life being very open with what's to come. It's like, okay, I don't need anything, I already have everything within me, so I'm open to where Spirit wants to take me next. Like this, there's this beautiful feels like Taurus energy. I keep being shown the Empress, you know what I mean? There's this gratitude for life and where you're at and where you've got yourself, and just feeling very abundant. I see that coming in for you. And with lay a solid foundation, I don't know whether you guys have been working on some sort of like plan, some sort of project, but I see you guys working on something that is going to bring you a lot of fruition. That's just what's come up straight away. So I'm going to place these over here while I get into your tarot cards and take a look at the blessing to come. But these cards are very much showing me that you've really been doing a lot of work, especially in regards to your heart chakra as well. I feel like you guys have been releasing a lot. is what I'm being told. So let's get the tarot cards and see. Pile number 1, Spirit, what blessings are coming in for pile number 1? I'm being told to tell you the universe sees the work that you're doing. The universe really sees the work that you're doing and the work you put in for yourself and how hard you've fought for yourself. That doesn't go unnoticed. Which is why there's so much, like, I just feel like there's a lot that you're owed, as if like you've done so much work and you've given so much to others. Like the universe is making me feel like there's a debt owed to you that you now deserve. Like, not that you didn't deserve it before, but it's like now you're actually opening your arms to it because you've been clearing out the clutter, is what I'm being told. I'm hearing a song. It's actually I don't know whether you guys have heard the Raven Symone song. Some call it Magick. It's from, did you guys ever watch That's So Raven? It was a song from that, and I listen to it a lot, to be honest with you. She's talking about being psychic. So some of you guys may be psychic, may work with spirit like that. I hear you co-create with spirit a lot, whether you call it that or not, you just call it manifesting. I feel like you co-create with spirit. There seems like there's a really strong spiritual team around you, but I can't shake off this feeling of like there's a debt owed. Like you deserve a lot because you give so much to others. You have such a kind nature in your heart, and I'm hearing it's your time now. They're playing me another song. You know the Gotta Go Hard song by Nicki Minaj, and at the start of it she sings, "I think it's my time," and then she says, "Do you know why my tears have dried? And no weapon formed against me will prosper." And she's talking about like going hard and like what she wanted just finally coming to fruition. One of my favorite songs from her, to be honest with you, and I'm hearing that coming through. Like I feel like it's your time, you know, it's your time. So let's see what's gonna come in, because it doesn't even feel like they're taking me to one thing. They are telling me something about recognition. So if you have been trying to get a promotion in work, or you have been, maybe like you have YouTube or Instagram or something like that, and you've wanted recognition for your talents and your works, I see that coming in. If somebody's got YouTube, I feel like they just said like subscriber accounts, like the subscriber count is going to go up. But if you post like messages, or even if it's just like art or something on Instagram, like the followers are going to go up. There's something about a lot of people finally seeing you. Not that you were invisible before, because I feel like people have always seen your light, but it's almost like you have so much within you that I just feel like in this kind of like ego-ridden world, I feel like people didn't see, and now everything's finally coming to fruition and people are seeing it now. There's a lot of accolades coming to you, is what I'm being told by spirit. So pile number 1, spirit, can you show me what is to come? This ring always falls off. I forget to tighten it. It's my evil eye ring, and it always falls off. Pile number 1, what blessings are coming in for pile number 1? So we have the 8 of Swords. This was your energy before. I feel like you tried like manifesting a lot before, and it just, nothing was coming in. Even though the universe had the manifestations there for you, it was like you had to believe you were worthy. You had to believe that you deserved what was coming in. Like the universe saw that you deserved it, because the universe is always paying attention. Your spirit guides knew that you deserved it, but it was like telling you that, because I'm being told you guys may be a bit fixed. So you may have like a lot of Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo in your chart, and I feel like you've had a lot of lessons that you've had to release, but it's just like understanding that lesson and making the change, because I feel like you guys are very fixed. But I feel like when you did that, like I said with the number 8 over there was this phoenix moment that happened for you. Pile 1, what blessings are coming in for pile number 1? I keep hearing the Nicki Minaj Gotta Go Hard song, and she's like, "No weapon formed against me will prosper." So I feel like you've really been through some experiences, pile 1. What blessings are coming in? Yeah, look at that. We have the 2 of Pentacles. In the past, you were like, give. You weren't even bothered about receiving like that. Like, it was just like, I want to give people my love. I want to help people. But it was like, what about you though? And I feel like you've with the jade crystal as well, I feel like you've really been learning self-love and nurturing you and realizing, wait, I am worthy of making money like that, and I am worthy of feeling happy, and I am worthy of real love. And you've been through this transition. It's not even like a transition that's like, oh, last year I decided this. Like, this is like long time coming transition. This feels like a 4-year transition that you've been going through. This is like for some time. For some of you guys 4 years, for some of you guys 2 years. I'm being shown 2 different time frames. I keep hearing the beginning of the Gotta Go Hard song. I think it's my time. Pile, you know who you are. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is reversed though. It's like you were giving all of this love and these emotions out to other people. Like, you were really emotionally fulfilling other people, but I just feel like not a lot of people were giving it back to you. And it's like you flip the switch, which is why so much abundance is coming back to you. Like, you're realizing who you are and what you deserve. Pile number 1, what blessings are coming in? Yeah, look at that. We have the Strength. You know who you are now. And there's this almost this energy of like coming for blood, but not in this aggressive, like angry, we're like, ooh, I'm coming for blood. It's like, I'm hearing Beyoncé formation. Like, it just feels like there's this homecoming for you. And this energy is being emitted out. And people are really seeing you as this Strength card. You may have even gone through like a physical glow up or something like that, but it doesn't even feel like that. It feels like this internal glow up that's shining through. People are looking at you, and it's like your energy demands respect. Your energy demands, like, you know, this reciprocated love back. You know what I mean? And people are seeing that. People are getting inspired by you. It's like, this is what I mean. Like, I'm being shown like a spotlight on you. Like, you're being seen. If you're making music, like, it's being heard. If you're painting pictures, they're being seen. If you're speaking your wisdom onto the internet, it's being heard. There's something about the throat chakra, because they're saying to me, you're being heard, is this next blessing. It's like, you know when you have like your favorite artist, right, and they're not very well known. Let me think of one of my favorite artists, right. I used to listen to Doja Cat, right, and I used to listen to her mixtape when she had the song So High and stuff, and she was like underrated, and I was like, why is no one listening to Doja Cat? Like, she is so cool, like, her music's so cool, and everyone paid her dust. And then even when she put out like her other album, I think it was called like Amala, she started to get a bit of recognition, but she wasn't huge. And I'd be like, oh my god, like, this person's so huge. And I feel like that's your spirit guide. Like, this person deserves so much. There's so much about you. But then when Doja Cat put out Say So, she put out that one song that like catapulted her, the same way that Cardi B put out Bodak Yellow. You know what I mean? Nicki Minaj put out Super Bass. It's like, you're coming to that point where you see with celebrities where they do that one thing where everyone's just like looking at them and they get those accolades. Like, you're coming to that phase in your life where you're like, I'm out. I'm no underground rapper anymore. Like, I'm here. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm being taken to rappers, so maybe you guys may rap. Or make music, but either way, there's these accolades coming in. You know what I mean? It's like everyone's like clapping for you, and being made to feel you're in that kind of that's what's coming in for you. You know, when a celebrity has that one song that makes them big and it's all about that person at that time period, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Are you guys famous? Some of you guys may be famous, some of you guys may be, because I'm picking up that feeling of like, ooh, recognition. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Pile number 1. What blessings are coming in for pile number 1? Look, oh my god, and we have the King of Pentacles. There's a business as well, guys, that you guys may have been building. I see that doing very well, or I'm even being told like you're gonna have a lot of money coming in, especially over the next 8 months, so they could be referencing August. And Spirit's like, there's a lot of exciting times coming, but Spirit's saying to keep grounded, because there's an energy here coming from your spirit guides, like you're gonna get this 10 of Pentacles, but they're either telling you to invest or make sure you're putting that money towards like building something up, because I see you down the road having multiple streams of income. Like, I see it. And they're really mentioning that and being like, okay, make sure you're putting your money in the right places, because you're coming into a time where what you are touching is turning to gold, because you're learning about abundance, and you are always very abundant and you give so much out. It's only right that it's going to come back. Now you're opening up to it, it's going to come in. So there's a message coming through from a spirit guide to be wise with where you are putting your money. Of course, treat yourself, but the thing is that, for example, say you have a certain amount of money, you could invest that and double it or triple it, or you could put it into a business. Like, let's say you want to make jewelry, put it into a business and then make more money from it again, because with the 10 of Pentacles, I'm being told there's multiple streams of income. And not only that, if you are on social media, getting your work out there, there's an energy of expanding on that. So say now you're on Instagram, and let's just say you're doing pick a cards on Instagram. It's like, expand that to YouTube, expand that to TikTok, expand that to you know, whatever. There's an energy here of being business minded, and I see you guys getting more grounded and being more business minded, and spirit's working with you to be like that. You may even be manifesting in a friend or just like a business partner that will help you be like that too. But I'm being told that there's just like a lot of abundance in regards to finances and recognition, and they're telling you to make sure that, of course, enjoy the moment where it is, like they want you to like really embrace it, but also kind of make sure you're putting the money where you can get even more results. That's just a little message from someone's spirit guides with the King of Pentacles. But with the Fool and the 10 of Pentacles, look, why this was you before. This was you before. And you were giving your Queen of Cups energy to everyone, and you chose to turn that inward. And you realized your worth, and now look what you changed it to. Now look what you changed it to. A lot of abundance coming in for you guys. I feel very excited. So let's pull some more cards. Pile number 1. What blessings are coming in for pile number 1? I just heard, of course, that just flew. Let me just write this song down. I'm hearing Nicki Minaj. Do you guys like Nicki Minaj? She's coming through heavy. A lot of Nicki Minaj songs. Is she on your like successful playlists? Money playlist? Remind me to share my money playlist with you guys. But I use Apple Music, and I know some people use Spotify, so do I need to make a playlist? I don't know how to like share playlists and stuff like that. But Moment for Life is another song. Let me just grab this card. There's about to be, you guys have memories of love. There's about to be some people, could be an ex, could be old friends. There's about to be some people making their way back to you, especially in this phase of your life. And I feel like you're very aware of like who was around when I was struggling, you know, who was with me when I was, you know, going through it, who believed in me, who didn't. But I do feel like you're going to get a lot of people coming back to want to be a part of your light now. You know what I mean? Like, to be a part of this success now, to be able to eat with you, you know? And of course, be open to whoever you want to be open to, but there's an energy to be discerning here, because I see you with this star energy. I'm shocked the star card didn't come out. I see you with this star energy. You're shining bright, and people then are looking at you, people from the past, etc., and they're like, wow, this person's got this going for them. And it's almost like this opportunistic energy. If you guys know who I'm talking about, there's someone from your past. Could have been a situationship. I'm also highlighting situationship, but it could be a relationship or a friendship. Someone that's very opportunistic. So they could have like ghosted you, left you, ditched you, something like that. It almost feels like you were discarded in a way, because they didn't see all that you were doing. Like, it almost feels like you were discarded by this person. This person may be coming back when they see the success. It's up to you whether you allow them back, but there's an energy here to be discerning. But memories of love, I do feel like it's someone you have shared a connection with, or you were just very close friends with. Someone looking at what you're doing and be like, I want in, you know? I want in. So if you haven't heard from someone for a while, and all of a sudden they're hitting you with just like a lot of love out of nowhere, and they're not usually like that, just be discerning is what I'm being told. It doesn't even feel malicious. It's just more of this opportunistic energy, you know? Pile number 1. What blessings are coming in for pile number 1? Yeah, we have destiny. It was always in, I want to say it was in your birthright to be successful. The 10 is, they're taking me to Saturn. Some of you guys may have Saturn in the 10th house. you have always had to work 10 times harder than the people around you. Like, I can see it. You always have. And I feel like a lot of people had like head starts where you didn't. And I feel like you had to do a lot of your work on your own, like a lone wolf. But I feel like these accolades that are coming in, this 10 of Pentacles, it was always supposed to happen. You were always supposed to release yourself from this energy and become this. And I'm being told you've always known this. Like, I feel like maybe you were always drawn to listen to people's success stories. Or, you know, like when you see like artists and they come out and they bring out their first album and they talk about their struggles. I don't know whether you've ever heard Iggy Azalea's album New Classic, but she was talking about how she became famous and all the struggles she went through and how it was like her homecoming. Same with Nicki Minaj or Pink Friday. Again, they're taking me to female rappers. You might listen to a lot of female rappers or you may rap, but they're taking me to that. Like, you really had to struggle to get where you're at. And you really had to hustle, but it was always in your destiny to be abundant, and you knew that. That's why you were so drawn to that, and you know, making that success for you. And it wasn't out of like financial gain, like, oh, look at me. It was just in your heart. You always knew that you were supposed to be abundant, etc. You know, with the intuition, I feel like what's got you to this point of this 10 of Pentacles and these accolades is you've listened to your intuition. You were never thinking with your head. You were following your heart and the success that you wanted, you know. Let's put some more. So pile number 1, what blessings are coming in for pile number 1? Look at that, we have status. We literally have status. Jupiter and Taurus. Look, what have you guys been doing? I feel like you've been doing some courses. It's almost like you went into hermit mode. Like, people may not have heard from you for a little bit, and you were just like doing courses to get good at your craft and being shown dancing and being shown boot camps, working out. Like, you've been doing all of that. Like, you've been doing even just like deep shadow work, like doing all of this so you can jump out like a phoenix. And now everybody's just turning their heads like, since when? You know what I mean? Like, since when? We also have flirtation. You are going to see a lot of, you're about to spark a lot of people's interest. Again, not just relationships, but in regards to just like friendships and anyone, because it's like, you're this light. People want you on their team now, you know? That's why I was being told, you know, discernment. But what I'm being told is they're mentioning that you have a divine counterpart. You have a divine counterpart that's going to come in divine time, and of course they've got to add that in. But there's someone that you may think back to a lot, and they're almost asking, you know, if you're still waiting for somebody, listen to your intuition. If you feel this person's for you, that's fine. But if there is somebody that you still think back to, or even just the way something went, there's almost this energy to work on unhooking this, because it's like you're still aligning with this person, even though you know you deserve better. It's like you don't want this person back. It's just you're aligning with, how could you do this to me? You know, why did you do this? It's like you want answers. And there is like a cord cutting that could be done, because there's a soulmate ready to come in. It almost feels like you will meet this person in the year that you're in now. So if you're watching this in like 2022, then you know, you'll meet them then. Or if you're watching this in 2021, you will meet them in 2021. It's going to be a slow burner. And I'm being told that there's something within your energy field in regards to an ex or someone that hurt you, could be to do with this, that you're being called to release. And they're telling me cord cutting. So maybe light a white candle. You can light a black candle too. I usually do white candles when I'm doing cord cutting. Imagine this person in front of you. Say everything you need to say to them. Release everything, you know, as if it's like that they're in front of you, like the higher self. Imagine a line from you to them and cut it. Imagine yourself cutting it and say thank you and about like what you've learned. And I know sometimes when people have hurt us, we don't want to say thank you, but in regards to what you've learned, like, thank you for teaching me this, thank you for doing that, because now I know I deserve better, etc. And release that and let it go. You know, maybe burn the letter if you're writing a letter or something like that, because there's something in your energy field. Because we have quarrel, and it may be someone that you ended on bad terms with, and I feel like it's not even that you want them back, you just want there to be a balance in the situation, because you don't want like negativity. You may have a lot of Libra in your chart, like you don't like it when things are left you don't like it when things are left in the air, you know? you're like that. You're such a beautiful heart. It's like you don't like that. You don't like there to be this up in the air conflict. Pile number 1, what blessings are coming in? Because this person may even try and come back with the memories of love. There's almost closure needed, like a door to be shut, you know. We have Taurus. I know you guys, like, I can feel in your energy, you guys don't necessarily care too much about, like, financial success. It's never, like, the be-all and end-all, or even just, like, resources. Like, I feel like you're not the type to be like, okay, I want this really expensive car, I want this and that, I want this and that. But it's funny because that's what I see coming to you. Like, I see a lot of your finances are opening up. I see you, like, being able to... For some of you guys, I'm being told something about vacation. Maybe you've been wanting to travel. I know coronavirus is in place, but something's coming up about traveling. Or if you've, like, wanted to buy this specific car, a specific house or something like that, I see you being able to do it this year. There's something you've always had your eye on. I see you being able to do it. Remember I was saying at the beginning I was feeling Taurus energy, like Empress energy. There's a lot of security coming in. Yeah, we have Pluto. You've been going through a transformation. You had to go through this shift to be able to align yourself with this light. So you could have been like manifesting what you have now, and then the universe took you through this big shift to get you there. Like, I see someone speaking it out loud, writing it down on paper, or just making that energetic decision of putting yourself on a timeline where you could have something, and then it came in. I talked about it in my video, what was it called again? I talked about it in the pick-up card the other day. Shifting timelines, where I put myself on the timeline to get what I wanted. And basically, that's what I see you guys have been doing, whether you've realised it or not. So there's been this shift that's taken place to get you where you need to go. And look at that at the back, we have Sol, we have the sun. You're moving into very bright times, you know? There's a lot of abundance about to come in for you. So let's, I got these cards the other day, Botanical Inspirations. I'm going to talk about it when I come back, why I got these cards, because it was Spirit that led me to these cards. Really beautiful cards, beautiful artwork. But Spirit led me to them. They came to me in a dream, gave me a beautiful message, and mentioned them to me. So I'll let you guys know in a video when I come back why I love these cards so much, because I want to talk about it. So let's end this reading with 2 Botanical Inspiration cards. Spirit, what blessings are coming in for pile number 1? So we have Dignity. Dalia, is that how you pronounce that? Dalia? I'm still not like good on pronouncing these words. The passage is, a wise man has dignity without pride, a fool has pride without dignity. Yes, I feel like you've never been swayed by like, I've got to have this expensive car, I've got to have this, like I've got to puff my chest out and be someone. Like, you're a very authentic, organic person, and you're here to just shine your light with people and be that light for people, you know. And the universe sees that, you know, you're a rare flower. Here's what Spirit is saying, you're a rare flower. The universe sees that, and you bring so much light to people. I want to say this to you, like, you bring so much light to people. It's only right that you're finally getting this sun energy back. What's the card? It's only right that you're getting this sun energy back, you know. What was just moving? I was just hearing a noise. Oh, I was knocking my crystal. But that's what I'm being told. You've never been for like, oh my god, I want, even when I'm telling you like you're gonna get this amount of subscribers, etc, etc, it's not out of like, I'm having these because it's gonna fill up my ego or anything like that. It's not like that. You have a very healthy ego. It's just like, you know that you deserve success, and you know that you deserve abundance, because you give so much love to people, but it's in such a humble way, and the universe is like ready to, you know, give you your trophy. Even though the universe was always ready to give you your trophy, it was just like, now you know you deserve it. Pile 1, one final card, Spirit, what blessings are coming in? We have Lily. Majesty and Virtue. This lily is the emblem, what is it? This lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. I was saying you're like a rare flower. That's literally what I was just saying. And I feel like you're such a sweet soul as well. Like, such a sweet soul. We have Tulip at the back of the deck. friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. That's you. Like, you make so many people happy. You make so many people inspired. You make so many people feel good. You've helped heal people, I'm being told. Like, just your words in general. Like, you're now about to get it back. All this love that you were giving out, like, you're now about to get it back because you've been giving it to yourself too. You know, you've taught the universe, like, this is what I deserve, you know, and you're getting it back. In the regards to finances and recognition, that's your next blessing, finances and recognition for where you're at. So pile number one, that is what I have for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will see you guys next week with some more content. So I'll see you guys next Monday. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at what your next blessing is, what blessings are about to come in for you guys. So I'm going to start with your oracles, then we'll move into tarot, then I have a lot more oracles to pull for you guys. And like always, I'm going to be, well, not like always, I'm going to start doing this all the time now is what I meant. I'm going to be writing down songs that come through, so then when you finish the reading, if you want to go below the timestamps, I'll have like pile 2 songs that came through if you want to go listen to them afterwards. So without further ado, let's get in. So you guys chose the orange calcite, and the 3 cards that have come through for you is You Are Never Alone, the Artist Spirit. We also have the Cow Spirit, Miracles Are Endless. And we also have the Beetle Spirit. I never know how to say, like, scarab. I never know how to say it. Magic Works Through You. So we have that too. Looking at these, like 5. Okay, we have 2 lots of 6 here. Venus energy. What is going on here, guys? Okay, let me just tap into this energy. So, first things first, I'm being told you guys have been feeling very low recently. Like, they're telling me to mention that. Like, you guys have either been going through dark night of the soul, a ton of shadow work, or you've just been feeling very stagnant, very low. Some of you guys have been going through your personal year number 9. You've been feeling very low. Just like you don't, there's this fullness that you haven't been feeling, and I'm being told straight up with these cards, like, that's about to change. Some of you guys, and it feels like a lot of you guys, you've been going through some sort of an ascension, some sort of karmic shift to align you more with your purpose. With the orange calcite here, that takes us to the sacral chakra, and I feel like you're about to step into a time where you're feeling a lot more abundant, a lot more full, a lot more like the world is in your hands, instead of feeling like, it almost feels like in the past you felt like a jellyfish, kind of just going with the ocean, not really having a say in the tide. Whereas I feel like you're moving into a time where you're like the shark, you know what I mean, like hunting, like you're in that energy, you're feeling very abundant. Because with You Are Never Alone, I want you to know spirits around you very strongly. I feel like there's almost this activation going on in your heart chakra. You've been purging a lot in regards to your heart chakra with these 2 cards adding up to 6 here. Like, there's been a lot of releasing in regards to like romantic energies and things like that, and I feel like it's been coming out of your heart chakra. That's why you've been feeling almost numb in a way, you know what I mean? You've almost been feeling numb. You know, when we release from the heart chakra, we feel kind of depleted in regard to like the joy of life, and I feel like you've been feeling like that, but it's shifting. Spirit's really been holding you up, but I see it shifting with the Miracles Are Endless and Magic Works Through You. When you step out, because the sun is coming, that's your next blessing, I feel like new gifts are coming through. If you guys don't work with spirit, you may find that you are seeing spirit more, hearing spirit more, getting signs from spirit more. If you already do work with spirit, I see your gifts expanding. You may even be walking into a career with spirit, or interpreting spirituality in some way into your career, or just living a more, let's just call it, spiritual based life, if that makes sense. Like connecting with spirit more, meditating, being more conscious. You're becoming aware that you're a conscious creator of your reality. There's a lot of abundance here, a lot of gratitude, and I feel like that is what's bringing in these psychic gifts. I'm actually hearing premonitions. You guys will start, if you haven't already, getting premonitions of events that may happen. Like, I'm even being told like worldwide events and things like that. Like, you may hear like something may happen and then in a dream, or you may just like have a vision of it and then it does, because I'm being told you've always had it. It's just been dormant until you were able to awaken to that side of yourself. And I see that happening. I feel like you've been going through an ascension for sure. But I'm being told that like your gifts are about to really expand, is what I'm being told by spirit, and you're feeling a lot more connected to spirit. It may even be like your whole life your whole life's been doing a whole 180, and this releasing was having you kind of like turn that wheel and release what was needed so that you can be more authentic to your soul and follow your dreams, if that makes sense. That was a message that came through, but I'm gonna pull tarot now and see what blessings are coming in. But your psychic gifts are coming through a lot stronger, especially psychic gifts. They keep mentioning psychic gifts and then mediumship. Let me know which one resonates. So pile number 2, what is the next blessing, spirit? Pile number 2, what is the next blessing? I can feel as well, like, oh god, I keep knocking my shelf. Like, I'm putting my foot on it and then I'm knocking it. I keep feeling as well, you guys, like, I know what it's like when you're going through releasing and then you're told, like, you know, the sun's gonna come out, like, abundance is gonna come in. I know, like, that can sound like, yeah, okay, whatever, because I've been there. But I really do see this energy of gratitude coming in, like, the light comes out. I'm hearing the Kali Uchis song, what's it called? After the Storm. I'm just writing it down so I remember. But that's what I'm being told. There's a lot of newness coming in. There's karmic shifts that have been falling away. You may have tried to hold on to those karmic shifts, so there could have been like a relationship you were trying to hold on to or something like that. But the universe has been really aligning you with what you deserve. What blessings are coming in? Yeah, look at that Ace of Wands. You're very good manifestors as well. It's just like I can feel your energy at the moment. It's feeling very like depleted, it feels. You know what I'm gonna do? 2 seconds. I want to light a white candle for you guys. I'm being really called to do this. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go grab a candle for you. What holder shall I use? Spirit, I'll use this one. I'll use the snowflake one. Okay, let me just light this for you, because I can see you guys feeling really heavy, and I want to just like let up on that a little bit for you. I got my little ice holder. Okay, pile number 2, I'm going to light this candle for you, and I'm just going to ask spirit just to help cleanse your energies and help you feel more comfortable right now, because I feel like you guys have been feeling quite low. So let me just light this candle for you. Spirit guides, please can you surround the collective of pile number 2 with a white light of protection. Release any unwanted energies from their bodies and their energetic fields. Please help pile number 2 have the strength and guidance to release any fears and attachments that they have and feel comfortable in their physical body and grounded in their physical body. I'm just sending you guys a white light. I've lit the candle for you, and I'm going to let it burn through the reading. Just to help purify your energy, because I feel like you've been feeling quite stagnant. If you guys can get your hands on some amber, some orange calcite, some honey calcite, any crystals that can help the heart chakra or the sacral chakra, so maybe some rose quartz or something like that, because I want you to see that this abundance is coming in, you know. And I know you're doing a lot of releasing, and I see a lot of abundance coming in for you, pile 2. You're like moving into this new phase, you know. Look at that 4 of Wands. Right now your energy should definitely be placed onto yourselves. So you know, releasing, maybe just taking some time out if you can. Keep doing that, because it's really going to bring you to this 4 of Wands. Don't feel like you need to be doing anything right now, because you may be in the winter phase, but spring's about to come, and I feel like you're going to really be feeling very content with where you're at, what's been going on. feeling more confident in yourself, happy in yourself, feeling abundant. It almost feels like dark night of the soul you've been going through. And we know that that may sometimes be hard, but it's for our greater good because it aligns us with who we're supposed to be. There's some real like psychic gifts coming in for you guys, pile number 2. Look at that, we have the sun. And they're playing me the Uchis song again after the storm when she sings the sun will come out. It's almost like you can't, I can feel in your energy, it's almost like you can't see it, but I can see it, you know? Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. And the back of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. Right now, if you feel like all you want to do is rest, chill out, etc., keep doing that. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything wrong by doing that. If you need to rest, because everything is working out the way it's supposed to. I'm seeing like timelines are being created for you, but your energy is feeling depleted right now because you're releasing so much in your energy field, you know? So with the Four of Pentacles, there's this energy to keep this keep your focus on you right now, whatever that means, whether it's releasing, letting these emotions out, etc., because you have a lot of abundance coming in, and it's coming through as like a new start, building something that is going to bring you success. I feel like you may be switching jobs, deciding to switch career, again bringing the spiritual side of life into your everyday, you know what I mean, or even into your like work practices. There's such a shift going on. There's a layer of skin being released so that there's this new version of you. It's like, you know, you've been carrying all this weight up a hill. You know, when you see like camels and stuff and they have all that weight on them, it's like you're taking all of that off. And it's like you're at this new destination. There's so much abundance. There's so much free energy. That's why you're feeling so stagnant right now, because there's so much release going on. You know what I mean? There's so much releasing going on, but you're purging it for this sun energy. Look at that, the sun and the Ace of Pentacles. And this next phase of your life, you're going to be very financially abundant. I do want to say, pile number 2, there's something about following your heart and following your intuition, because you're starting like a new business, or you may even be moving to a new town, and it's going to bring you a lot of success. Look at the horse here. It's like it always represents freedom to me whenever I see it, and I just see you like in this new phase. Maybe you're releasing like an ex, and that's why you're feeling very low and whatnot, but it's like you're realizing who you are, and it's like you're opening up to love so that someone new can come in. Whatever you're letting go of, there's like new, it's for new to come in. A lot of you guys have had your power taken away from you in the past, and it's like this new phase, you're stepping into your power. You know who you are. You're no longer dictated by what happened to you in the past. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. It's almost like this whole change, but it's like you're phoenixing. Oh god, too many cards fell then. Spirit, can I have 2 cards? What blessings are coming in for Kyle? Yeah, look at that. We have the waiting game. This is you right now. But can you see like down here where these roots, there would have been a point where this seed was planted into the sand, and you wouldn't have been able to see anything. But it grew and it created the fruits, and I feel like right now you're being planted in the soil to release, because it feels very soon. Like they're telling me 2, and as I say that, I look down and the number 2 is on the card. They're telling me 2, like 2 months, 2 weeks. It feels like soon. It's like the minute you flip that switch and you're like, okay, I'm about to create abundance for me. I'm about to do, like, it's just this, I'm surprised the Fool card isn't here. It's just like this freshness coming in. Right now, you've been feeling stagnant. I felt that. Like, you've been feeling stagnant, like you're in this kind of, like, waiting game, you know? That's what I've been feeling for you guys. And it's almost been taking that energy out, but it's been happening so that you could release, so that you could make room. Like I always say, we have to get rid of the old furniture before we put the new furniture in. I'm hearing a song. They're actually explaining it as in, this is the energy you're in right now. It's called I Can See, and it's by Mac Miller. One of my favorite songs, and I used to listen to it when I was in pretty much the stage you're in. And he basically sings about... he sings this lyric, and it's like, you've got so far to go, but look at where you've came from. Like, they're telling me to say that to you, like, look at everything you're releasing, because everything's a journey, and trust in this process, trust in what you're going through, because there's a lot coming to you. It's like you're literally stepping out brand new when you come out of this fog. It literally just feels like a fog. Yeah, look at that, sacrifice. We have sacrifice here, and the number at the top adds up to 3. There's a lot of expansion about to come in your life, but you've had to sacrifice the old to make ready for the new. And look at the rainbow here. This is coming in for you. This abundance is coming in, but you had to sacrifice the old. So I do feel like there's been, like, you've been chopping wood. You've been letting go of what wasn't in alignment with what is to come. And look at that, we have recognition and reward. And again, we have the number 3 at the top. There's a lot of expansion about to come in. The universe is seeing the work that you're doing. The universe and your spirit guides are really holding you up. We literally had that here with the artist spirit. You are never alone. The spirit's really like cocooning you right now. You're in a cocoon stage is basically what you're in right now. I probably told you this before in another reading, because they're making me feel like, you know, you're in this cocoon stage, but you're about to jump out like this phoenix with recognition and reward. You're like, the universe can see the work that you're doing and putting into yourself, which is why I just feel so full. When I look at these cards, you've probably been through other ascensions before, because they're making me feel like when I was doing my shadow work, I actually thought I lost my light. Like, I really did. I was like, oh my god, like, I'm just gonna, I've given too much to people, and now I'm one of those bitter people. Like, that's me now. I guess this is just me. And when I came out of that that energy, and I did it by surrendering and just going with the flow and just resting, because I would not rest. When I came out, when I tell you how full I felt, how much gratitude I had, and that making me embody it again. Remember how you felt, because I feel like that's the energy you're gonna have. It's like this rainbow, you know what I mean? And there's so much opportunity when you step into that new phase of your life, and that energy comes and you're in that sun energy. It's like because you have so much gratitude for that happiness that you have and that liberation that you feel, you attract so much abundance. I feel like you're attracting new friends in as well. Let me grab these because they literally just jumped out. I feel like you're attracting some new friends. They keep saying friends to me, friendships. Pile number 2. Okay, so we have revenge, Mars and Scorpio. What I'm actually being told here is there may be someone that you are still angry at for hurting you. There may be someone that, and it's more so, it's nothing to be like ashamed of or anything like that. You're releasing your energy, that energy to them. And to do that, we have to feel whatever feeling that we're having for them. You know, we had a relationship that hurt us. When we're releasing, we may, you know, have these emotions that we didn't allow ourselves to feel before, especially when we saw the light in them. And then we're finally releasing. When we learn self-love and whatnot, we finally feel these feelings we never felt before of anger. Like, how dare you treat me like that? And I feel like you're in that energy a little bit, or you've been in that energy. And I don't want you to be worried about that. Like, that's completely fine. You're phoenixing. Look at the number at the top. We have number 8. You're phoenixing, but you're going through these I feel like you're getting irritated sometimes and stuff like that. It's all normal. I want you to know this is normal. You're releasing and you're letting go of emotions. Allow yourself to go with that flow. Yeah, because we have quarrel. I feel like you would have argued with someone and it's very heavy on your head. There's a resolution coming, Spirit's saying, but it's a resolution you're giving to yourself. One more card. We have a fair, Mercury in Leo. I'm going to pull one more because Spirit are like telling me to really pull with these. Pile number 2. What blessings are coming in? Practicality. We have practicality as well. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have authority. I do feel like you guys are having trouble grounding at the moment. But the message that just keeps coming through is rest, 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 rest. Release, 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 release. You have so much beauty on its way in. Yeah, with the quarrel and affair, I feel like there's definitely someone that you would have been in a romantic connection with the number 5 at the top. It's reminding me of the 5th house. There would have been someone that you were in a romantic kind of like situation with that may have done you dirty, or there was an argument that you wanted to release. Allow these emotions to come up. You have new love waiting for you. They're telling you to get back to basics with a practicality card and nurture yourself. Because again, look at these, like with the flowers that are growing on the practicality card, it's like you're being planted into the soil. but the fruits are about to come out, you know? Spring's approaching is what I'm being told. I want to pull some more cards. Pile number 2, what blessings are coming in for pile 2? Because they're not giving me like a literal like this blessing's coming in, this blessing's coming in. They're just making me feel like there's a lot of gratitude and happiness, and this, it's like it's almost like they're telling me you choose what blessings come in when you feel this energy. Because when you come out of an energy like this, and I'm saying it from experience, like it's like you have a paintbrush in your hand and you choose where you go from there and what comes in for you. You know what I mean? You choose what you want to focus on and what comes in for you, because you've been releasing. And with the Ace of Wands, that's what they're saying. Like, it's in your hand what's about to come in for you. You know, it's in your hand. We have Mars. I'm going to pull one other card and then I'll take a look at them. So we have Mars. Pile number, I'm gonna let that candle keep going. Even when I do pile 3, I'll like move it over there and I'll let it keep going for you guys, because if you can light a white candle for you, definitely do that. We have Cancer as well. And the back of the deck we have Pluto. Yeah, you're going through a transformation. That's what they're referencing. You're going through a transformation. But with the Ace of Wands, it's like you decide what you bring in for you. You know what I mean? Like, you can decide that, because like I said, you're realizing you are the master of your own destiny. You're co-creating with spirit as to where you go next. What do I want to do next? What do I want to bring in? Where am I going to go? You know what I mean? And you're realizing the power you have within you, because like I said, in the past you've felt like other people took your power, whereas this shift is coming in for you to realize that you decide when this sun comes out and you decide where you go next. You know, with the Mars energy, I do feel like you have been in conflict, or there were conflicts. You've been releasing that, letting go of that. You know what I mean? And with the Cancer energy, they're telling you to look after yourself in this phase of your life and nurture yourself. They keep varying. Whenever I'm trying to push for like, is there like one specific blessing? They're like, it's in their hands. They keep telling me like it's in their hands. They choose what comes in. They are the weavers of their own fate. Like, that's how spirit are making me feel, like they're the weavers of their own fate. They choose. It's up to them, but either way, the sun energy is coming in, and then they can choose where they want to go from there, because the opportunities are endless. I'm being told there's such an abundant feeling, like I can do whatever I want, like, and not in like I can do whatever I want, it's like a manifesting, like, wow, I'm really here on earth, I can manifest, I can create the life that I want, like I can do this. It's like this optimism that I feel like you've been lacking for some time, because you've been releasing. This optimism's coming in, like, this is what I'm gonna do. Some of you guys I see taking courses, some of you guys I see coming into money. There's a relationship coming in for some of you guys. If any of you guys are Cancers or have a lot of Cancer in your chart, Scorpio, have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, Pisces, water signs, if you have a lot of water in your chart, I feel like relationship is what may be coming in for you. They've never taken me to an actual like element before, but that's what they're showing me. Relationship. And then for others of you, there's money. There's moving for some of you guys too. It could just be that you're moving to a different energetic state, but for some of you guys, it's actual physically moving. That's going to bring a lot of opportunity and abundance. It could be that you're moving jobs. Again, like I said, I saw shifting a job. Could be that too. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, Spirit. What blessings are coming in for pile number 2? Can you show me? The cards I'm using are the Botanical Inspiration cards. I told pile number 1 earlier, I'm going to talk about it when I come back. Why I got those cards, because Spirit led me to them. But I'll talk about it when I come back and give the full story. So look at the card that just came out. I don't know how to say the name, Coreopsis. Hope I said that correctly. But look at that, always joyful. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. You know what's coming through? Have you guys ever this is gonna be so funny writing this down as one of your songs. You know Spongebob? And he sings "It's the best day ever." So funny. That's what's coming through. Best day ever. Just writing it down because I have to put it down if it's coming through. Like, that's how you're gonna be feeling, like SpongeBob when he sang that song. so much happiness. It's like you're seeing the fruits all around you, you know? You know, like sometimes you see, I've seen this, like, it's not like a meme, it's like a photo, and two people were looking out of the same window, but one person looked at it like, oh, look at the trash, look at, oh my god, like, look at all, they were looking at all the negative things, and the other person was looking at the sun and the flowers and looking at all the positive things. There's this shift, like, you're seeing the beauty all around you, the optimism, like, wow, I really can manifest what I want, you know? May seem far-fetched now. And we have peony. I know, I hope that's how you say it, peony, but look at that, prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. That's what I see for you guys. There's a lot of prosperity coming in. I told you there's expansion coming, you know? And just compassion for life itself. I see that coming in. It's like, it almost feels like a fresh start. We have daffodil at the back of the deck as well. Oh my god, look at that, rebirth and new beginnings. Oh my god, new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. I said you would sacrifice in something, letting go of something to have new, something that you deserved, and that's what's coming in for you guys. I'm going to say that again. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. I felt like you were going through some sort of like personal year number 9, a karmic shift, something you've been letting go of, and it's okay to be feeling a little bit vengeful. It's okay, like, it's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. When I tell you, I was thinking of ways I could get back to some people when I was doing my release, and I was like, I'm gonna get revenge. No one gets away with doing me like this. I felt like that. It doesn't mean you're a bad person, you know? You're allowed to feel that way, especially when you learn self-love. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe someone let me, like, I allowed someone to treat me like that. And you get that frustration, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god. But when I tell you, when I see the energy that you're moving in towards, that's just showing me rainbows, you know? You're going to be feeling so optimistic. It's almost like everything falls into place. And there's such a peace and gratitude in your heart I see you stepping towards. And because of that, you're manifesting what it is you want. And the reason that they're not telling me, like, this is coming in, is because they're saying, like, they're telling me you know what's coming in. You have a feeling in your heart of what you want or what you deserve. So say now that's like a house and marriage, or a business booming, or recognition, whatever it is that you've got in your mind, like, that's where you're being taken to, and you know that because that's why you're going through the shift. That's why they weren't telling me, because you already have it in your hands. Like, you know that. You know what it is. Like, say now you clicked on this video and you're like, oh my god, I hope they tell me that love's coming in, or I hope whatever it is, it's like, that's coming in. But the greatest thing of all is this gratitude and prosperity for life, because there's expansion in many areas, because you've been doing a very big release. So take your time. I'm gonna say take your time, because this is a lot of releasing, you know. There's no rush, but there's a lot of beauty on its way into your pile number 2. So that's what I have for you guys. If you want to listen to the songs, they'll be underneath the timestamp. I hope this resonated for you. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and hopefully I'll see you guys next Monday with my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, welcome to your reading. So if you guys chose the black tourmaline, and this is your reading, so we're going to be taking a look at what blessings are coming in for you. So I'm going to start with the oracles, and then we'll move on to tarot, and then I have a bunch of other oracle cards for you. And remember, I'm going to be writing down the songs that I channel, and then at the end, if you want to go underneath the timestamps, I'll have all the songs that came through for you guys there if you'd like to listen to them. So pile number 3. The first card we have is Clear Out the Clutter, the Frog Spirit. I love that colour. I'm really loving the colour green at the moment. Green and light blue. I'm really loving that. We also have the Spider Spirit, Make Your Dreams Real. And then we also have the Groundhog Spirit, Time to Let Go. Okay, what blessings are coming for pile number 3, Spirit, before we get on with tarot? What blessings are coming in? Okay, I'm being told the universe, like, has something in its hand for you, but it's I'm picking up, like, you've only got to look at it, but there's something in the past that has your attention, or there's a habit that you're holding on to that you're not letting go of yet. Something like that. I'm not saying it's not coming in, because it's coming in. And it's rapidly coming towards you, but Spirit's like, look at it. Be open to it. Like, I'm going to get into tarot and see what it is that's coming through and get deeper. But with clear out the clutter here and time to let go, it could be something you've already been doing with the black tourmaline. You may have been letting go of a lot. Really clearing out that clutter, letting go, making sure that there was room for new abundance. But if you find yourself like in a cycle of going back to the same people and then having the same results, there's something that they're calling you to let go of, because slap bang in the middle of these two cards is the spider spirit, make your dreams real. The spider creates its web, and I'm being told, like, to tell you, you are the master of your own creations, but there's something with clear out the clutter and time to let go that they're calling you to take a look at. You know, is there someone you're waiting for an apology from? Are you wanting results with like fitness, but they're not, you know, putting in the work, eating Cheetos or something? You know what I mean? Like, there's something like that coming up. It's nothing too heavy though. It's nothing like they need to pay attention to this. It's just like something that's come up in your energy field. This blessing's coming in regardless, but they want you to make room for it. And that's only for like 40% of you, I'm being told, because the other 60% have already been doing that, like releasing, making room for what's to come. Someone's really been letting go of someone. You may have been letting go of a relationship, or someone that like you had a lot of false starts with and nothing was shaken up, so you let them go. That hasn't gone unnoticed, I'm being told by Spirit. You're clearing out the channels. You've either been doing it or you're being called to do it. For the majority of you, it's like you've been doing it. You've been letting go. You've been clearing out what wasn't serving you. So let's put these over here and get into tarot and get deeper. So let's pop these here. Tarot. So Spirit, can you tap me into the collective of pile 3? Your pile 3. What is pile number 3's next blessing? I almost feel like excited. Like, I almost feel excited for you. Like, I'm feeling giddy. You know what I mean? Look at that, the Devil card. What's going on here? You've been releasing. Maybe there was a situation where you were codependent. It's almost like you've been making choices of doing better or being told to make choices. A lot of you, it's like you've been doing it. Lay the cards before I channel. Pile 3. What blessings are coming in for pile 3? We have the Magician. Yeah, you've been shifting, like shifting timelines, shifting. Pile 3. Death. Yeah, literally. You're realizing that you create your reality. And that you don't want to be going round in these same cycles. You've let go of someone that was coming through in this devil energy. You've let go of somebody. With time to let go and then the devil, you've transformed it, you've released it. It could just be a habit that you've been doing, like letting go of a habit that was holding you back. But there was something holding you back, or something that created this codependent energy. And I feel like you've released that. You've let go. You've become wiser to it. You've followed your intuition and you've shifted that with the Magician card here and the Death. You've shifted it, which is what's bringing the blessings in. For some of you guys, you're being told to shift it, but for the majority of you, you already have. Let me lay the other two cards. So Spirit, what blessings are coming in for pile number 3? Queen of Wands. I just got told love. Okay. Pile 3. We have the Tower card here as well. Got a lot of major arcanas. You've been going through some shifts. We also have the 9 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Let me read these. So, yeah, you've been making some really big shifts, because normally when I look at that Tower card, I'm like, ooh, because anything that crumbles is supposed to crumble, right? Anything that crumbles is supposed to crumble. But a lot of people, when something shifts, something crumbles, they hold on to it with dear life. They're like, no, I don't want to let go. You, aside, you're like the damn Queen of Wands, like, yeah, fall away. Fall away, I'm done with this. I'm not going around in circles anymore. I'm done with this. And look how she's sitting there so confidently with her wand. She's like, yeah, I created this. I released. I changed timelines. Now everything's fallen away because I chose better. So now new's coming in for me. You done bossed up, pile 3. You have bossed up, clearing out the clutter. Time to let go and clear out the clutter. That's what you've been doing. You're like, I've had enough of this. I'm not having, like, you know, half-assed connections, and I'm not putting in loads of work in my job and not getting the money back for it. I'm not doing that. I'm the creator of my realities, and I will shift this because I don't want this anymore. So when things were falling away from you, there may have been a little bit of, oh God, things are falling away. But for the most part, especially your higher self, especially you, where I feel you're happening right now, you're like, actually, this needs to shift. This needs to go because this wasn't going anywhere for me. This connection was just going around in circles. I deserve more, so I'm going to create this abundance for me, and I don't care what falls away because the 9 of Pentacles is mine. And this is what you're stepping into. And I feel like there's a connection coming in for you. Of course, Ariana shows up because why would Ariana not show up, especially when it comes to love? She likes to come in. You know the song she did about Pete Davidson when she was with him? And she sings, I thought you were in my life, look at my mind. That's playing. Some of you guys are having a connection come in. Because you know your worth. You're like, yeah, fall away. Fall away. Look at that black tourmaline. You're like, I'm dispelling this negative energy. I'm a happy little fairy, and you're not going to make me, you know, feel low. I said what I said. Like, you're realizing who you... Well, I don't even think it's like you're realizing who you are. You know who you are. Look at that Queen of Wands. She's so confident. Like, yeah. And you've made such a big change with these 3 major arcanas. They would not... I mean, we have 4 major arcanas, but these 3 at the bottom, you've made such a change. It's like this Tower moment. Yeah, okay, maybe it phased you a bit while you've been releasing. Because, of course, there would have been releasing that had to be done. But you're in this Queen of Wands. And if you're not there yet, your higher self is. Like, yeah, I manifested this. I manifested this. I'm bringing in this 9 of Pentacles. With the Magician. I'm the master of my reality. That's me. That's why I was feeling the majority of you have already let go. If I want a diamond, then I'm not going to keep picking rocks. I want a diamond. Like, that's the energy that's coming through. Like, I'm a diamond. I'm not going to settle for a rock. You know? Pile number 3. What's coming in? There's a romantic connection coming in. And if you guys are already in a romantic connection, it could be like a friendship. Pile... I just knocked my celestite crystal. So with that being said, some of you guys may have celestite or wear it, or you may be being called to get yourself some celestite. Pile number 3. You know, you're realizing how abundant you are. Like, and how much abundance you can create. You're going out there to get what you want. Pile number 3. 2 cards. What blessings are coming in? Oh, God. Okay, that was not 2 cards, though, was it? Could I have 2 cards, please, Spirit? 2 cards. What blessings are coming in for pile number 3? It's like you're saying to the universe, like, this is what I want. This is what I want. And with the patience card here, it's like you planted your seed. And you're not even in this energy of where is it? Where is this relationship? Where is this job opportunity? Where is this abundance? It's like, you know it's coming in. I'm shocked the Empress card didn't come out. You're in this energy of, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. And look at that. The 4-1, it adds up to 5. There's shifting going on. And with patience here, it's like, it's not even like you're manifesting. You're like, where is it? Where is it? You're not even like that. You're like, it's coming. It's coming. This is going to fall away and it's coming. You know? Beautiful energy. Pile 3. It's like you're... Ariana, again. Oh my God. I'm hearing no tears left to cry. Like, you're not... It's just this... Let me put it into words. Spirit, can you help me put this energy into words? It's like, I'm not going to allow anybody to take me off this vibe that I'm on right now. Like, no one's affecting this. Like, I'm feeling good and I'm going to stay feeling good. And what was the lyric that was coming from No Tears? When, do you know what she sings, like, coming out? Does she sing coming out? Like, coming out even when it's raining down? And then she's like, can't stop, so shut your mouth. I feel like any negativity that's coming towards you, you're just shutting it down. And if it's not you, it's your higher self, like, shutting it down. Like, no, I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I have abundance coming in, honey. Look at that firm foundation. That's what you've been doing with clearing out the clutter. You've been letting go of what wasn't serving you. And it's like, okay, I'm going to take care of my physical body. I'm going to take care of my physical world. And I'm going to do what I need to do. Co-create with spirit, and they're going to work with me. So I feel like you've been setting down these seeds here to grow with a firm foundation card, and the fruition is coming in. You know damn well what seeds you've been thinking. These blessings, you already know what they are, because you have been putting them in for them to grow, and it's more than one thing you've been manifesting. You know, I'm hearing physical appearance. Some of you guys have been doing manifestations in regards to your physical appearance, of feeling confident in your body. Some of you guys it's love. Some of you guys it's a business. Some of you guys it's all three. But everything, I just feel this energy of shifting, because you told the universe that you were not going to settle for that anymore. And now you're like this Queen of Wands, allowing everything to fall away so that the new can come in. In the back of the deck, we have throat chakra. So you may have brought this into existence by speaking it out loud, speaking your manifestations out loud. And with the number 5 again, it talks about shifting. You got a lot coming to you. And the back of the deck for the animal spirit card was trust the great mystery. It's like, it's not even like you're like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. There's no worry coming through. And if there is worry, spirit's asking you to release it, because when we are open and optimistic, the universe has more leeway to be able to create with us, you know? And I feel like you've told spirit exactly what you want, and you're not like, okay, how is it going to come? When's it going to come? You know, am I going to be in a relationship in like 3 months, etc.? You're not even like that, or you're at least being called to not be like that, because it's coming in. I don't feel like you are, though, with this patience card. You know that you're abundant. You know it's going to come in. And you've been putting in the work. This isn't just like you're sat there like, okay, I'm just going to manifest. Like, you've been like, okay, I need to release codependency. I need to release this ex and release my feelings. I need to release feeling unsure about the future. Like, whatever it is that you needed to release, you've been letting go of it. Pile number 3. Oh my god, look at that. We have birth. You're going through a rebirth, literally. You're going through a literal rebirth right now. Some of you guys may even be pregnant. That's only for some of you. Don't get scared. But it's more so coming through this kind of like a rebirth. And you've been tending to what needed to be tended to. Self-care, like, I'm here. You've really been looking after yourself. I'm actually hearing Icy Girl by Saweetie. You've really been taking care of yourself. You've been really riding for yourself. Yeah, we have resistance. Mercury and Taurus. You've been planting these seeds. Even when you've been met with like a spanner in the works, it's almost like there's just like a lot of patience coming from you guys. It's like, okay, if something isn't for me, then it's just like not meant for me. If something isn't coming in, but it's like there's just so much. How can I explain it? I'm really being taken to the plant here, and then the plants. Do you know what I mean? Like you're planting, it's coming out. The sunflowers, you're planting, it's coming out. Everything's coming to fruition. I want one more. Spirit, one more, please. What blessings are coming in for pile number 3? There is a romantic connection. They're not giving me too much information about the romantic connection, other than there is love coming in. We have devotion as well, which is Libra energy. I feel like there's a romantic connection coming in for you guys, and this is someone very significant. This is a soulmate. And the only thing that they're telling me is that this person, do you see how the sun's here and then the moon on the card? They're going to be a divine reflection of what you've created for yourself. So all the love you've been giving yourself, they're going to be a divine reflection of it and giving it to you. You know what I mean? I'm being shown someone with this beautiful flower in their hand, right? And then they're trying to hand it to people, and people don't see, like, they're not taking the flower, and they're getting upset, or people keep taking the flower from them. You know what I mean? Like, here's a flower they're taking and not giving anything back, and that person's just there with their hands empty because people keep taking the flower from their garden. and then they're just sitting there because they've given all their flowers away to other people. So they're sad, and they're like nurturing the garden to create more flowers because everyone's just taken from them. And then someone comes up to them with like a really big flower and it's like, here you go. I hope that makes sense. The way that I was shown it, it's like someone's coming in to give you all of the love that you've been given out and never got back. That's what I'm being told. A relationship is due. I'm actually being told a relationship's due because you've been single for some time. Or you've been curving people like you were in a relationship for some time. And like I said, if you're in a relationship, either this relationship's going to be taken to a new... It's going to expand. It may expand. Or you may get like a house together or something like that. Or this could be a friendship coming in. And we have risk here. I feel like you've been taking like leaps in the dark. That's what you've been doing. You've been taking leaps in the dark. To bring in abundance, and it's working. You know exactly what you've been manifesting in, and it's coming in. Pile number. I'm hearing, of course, for the third time, Ariana, and I'm hearing her someone like you interlude. Remember, all these songs are going to be in the time underneath the timestamps for you guys. Pile number 3. What blessings are coming in for pile number 3? I just keep hearing they know. We have Sol, so we have the sun. It's like you know your worth now, and you're like, I'll be damned if anybody try to give me scraps. I'm the whole damn cake. And someone's coming in to just like treat you. We have Leo. So we have the sun and we have Leo. So you guys may have a lot of Leo energy in your chart. I can see you have big hearts. Someone's coming in to treat you like... Someone's coming in that's going to give you a lot of like love. Like really like... You know, when you get in a relationship with someone that has Leo placements, especially like Venus in Leo, and that energy, sometimes they're very like, they very much like adore you. They give you like a lot of love. They really ride for you. They're very loyal. Like somebody's coming in like that in regards to love is what I'm being told. Again, if it's not love, it's friendship. Someone like that's really riding for you. And we have Jupiter as well. So there's a lot of expansion coming in your life in general because you've been shifting. Everything that's fallen away, you're like, yeah, you fall away. I know I deserve more. Like, yeah, you fall away. I'm grateful for the lessons, but yes, please. I'm due a fresh start. And I feel like there may have even been friends that you may have had to let go of as well. Because I'm hearing the Jessie Reyez song Phone Calls, and she basically sings like, please step to the side, I've got real ones waiting to ride for me. So she's talking about friends that she's had to let go, even though they were in her life for some time, because she started like popping. She had to let go of these friends because they weren't giving her, they weren't riding for her the way she was riding for them, and she's kind of like stepped to the side. I feel that energy with you. Like there is a little bit of sadness in the sense of like, I've had to let go of you, I've had to let go of you, but there's new coming in and you are aware. Like I said, there is a little bit of sadness with this tower energy of like, oh, I've got to let go of you, I've got to release this, but you're aware. Like this Queen of Wands is aware that she is aligning herself with the best outcome, if that makes sense. And that's what I see for you guys. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards. I bought the botanical inspirations, yeah, botanical inspiration cards. I'm gonna do a video of it when I come back, basically because Spirit had a lot to say to me the past week. I've been going through like, it isn't even like a transition, I've just been, you have like a really warm energy, I just want to talk to you like a friend. But I've been going through like I've always had trouble grounding, so Spirit's been really like working with me with that and really helping me, and I've been really connected to Gaia this past week, and I plan to be very outside in my week off, and Spirit came really strong with me in a dream. I'm not going to tell you the dream, I'll tell you when I come back in a video, but they told me to get these cards and I did, so that's why I'm using these cards. So enough of the chit chat, because you have a very inviting energy and I want to talk to you. We're probably friends. You may have a lot of people that talk to you like that as well, because you have a really nice energy, and I'm sorry people like talk from you because of this nice energy, because I do feel like people really did take from you. but like you have such an inviting energy, like I want to give you a hug. Like our souls are probably friends in the 5D. We're probably sipping samosas in the 5D. So pile number 3, what blessings are coming in? Can you show me 2 cards in regards to their blessings? So we have hibiscus, beauty and happiness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Look at that, beauty and happiness. You are seeing your worth, pile 3, and I'm really proud of you for getting yourself to that point and shifting. Like, you are some boss ass men and women. That's just what I'm gonna say. Like, you really have been doing the work and you're about to get the results. If you're not, I feel like some results are already trickling in. I feel like you've already had some results trickling in. I'm hearing the Iggy Azalea song Work, and the reason I'm hearing it is, you know the line when she sings walk a mile in these Louboutins or something? And because I used to listen to Iggy Azalea back in the day, and she said that when she made it, she always said that she was going to buy herself a pair of Louboutins, because that's when she knew that like she had made it. And I'm being told like it's your time, like with the Louboutins, like I see you like walking in the Louboutins, like you've really worked for this and it's coming into fruition. Pile number 3. There's a lot though. It's not just love. Like there's something about work. There's something about work and abundance in regards to work. And just finally like feeling like yourself. Finally feeling like yourself, like on top of the world. Pile 3. One more card. Keep an eye on work. There's something coming in regards to a job opportunity, maybe something to do with traveling, or like having a platform where you're reaching people around the world. There's about to be an expansion there as well. Didn't we have, yeah, we had Jupiter. There's about to be an expansion there in regards to something to do with a career. Pile 3. One more card. What blessings are coming in for pile 3? But they are really focusing on, look at that. This came out for pile 2 as well. We have daffodils, rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. But I'm really being made to feel, even when you have been going through endings, you've been acing them. Like you haven't been holding on. I feel like the past version of you held on so much. And you're like, yeah, it's about time we clear it out. Like it's sad to see it go. It's bittersweet, but I'm ready for the new, you know? But there has been someone you've been letting go of. With that energy. And in the back of the deck we have, I hope I say this correctly, Asters, elegance and patience. Oh my god, we have patience here. Look at that. Let me pull this card up. We have patience and then we have elegance and patience. Let me get that to focus. We have 2 lots of that. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. That's your energy. That's the energy I see you in. You're like, I'm not, you know, chasing these like things down. They will come to me because I'm abundant and I'm deserving of them. And that's the energy that you're in, elegance and patience. There isn't this like worry, and if you are, they're telling you to, you know, really sit back and allow the universe to work with you and trust in the great mystery, because there's a lot of abundance coming in for you. With the Jupiter card here, there's expansion, but they keep referencing love though. Ariana doesn't show up in readings unless it's usually for love, so there's definitely there's a new romance coming in. I'm seeing someone like knight in shining armor, even if it's a girl or a boy. Like I'm just seeing it coming towards you. You know who you are, pile 3, and I'm really proud of you from going from this, you know what I mean, through this to this, and then the expansion to this. You are some boss ass men and women. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's what I have for you guys, pile number 3. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. What else was I gonna say? I'm sending you guys all of my love. I hope you're having a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you guys next Monday with some more videos. So have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week.